Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I have for you Lobotomy Corporation. So today we're going to be playing this game, we're going to be checking it out, and we're going to have fun while also torturing myself while playing it. So without further ado, we're going to start with the tutorial because management, employees, and emergency. Alright, let's go with the management. We're in. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the anomalies. Not the abnormalities we have, and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. Move the camera with the WSSD. Zoom the screen in and out, start the maneuver. When you hover your mouse over agent, some information about them will be shown in the top right corner. Please try selecting the agent by pressing the primary mouse button. Look. Well done! The information displayed in the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and ego equipment. See in the matchup memo titled "The Agent" for more detail about what this information means. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to end the day. The top right corner lists what missions you are able to attempt today. Our company produces energy when a product called positive equivalent P, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality. I'm gonna butcher this so badly. Generates P boxes while it's being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button. Alright, since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, the agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the first work type available. Instinct work. Instinct work satiates some abnormalities, psychological needs, and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, defer to repeats at the end of the day, raising their health points. Now, please click on the agent. Each work you can request your agent to perform with an abnormality will have a different result. The success rate for each work type will also vary between abnormalities. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. Such they may receive fear damage when encountering abnormalities, which will lower their sanity points. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage from encounters with abnormalities of higher risk level. Abnormalities release epsilon when employees work with them. We'll put this into what we call E-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. When it reacts positively, it will release positive equivalent, which produces a green PE box. As a training dummy who simulates his employer or facility. However, the abnormality reacts negatively. It will release negative equal point instead and damage the agent. Please keep that in mind when the agent's HP or SP drops completely. The work process will be forcefully terminated. However, the abnormality reacts negatively. It will release negative equal point instead and damage the agent. Please keep that in mind. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we attain during the work process. The abnormality typically has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. When the work process is complete, PE boxes are collected in addition to PE boxes that count towards the daily energy quota. Each abnormality also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. They are stored and shown in the abnormality's unique PE box counter. This can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract equal equipment. Work is completed with the abnormality. You cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time until you can work with it again. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with other abnormalities or let them hold up in the main room. Whenever the department with the regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their HP and stamina. It's very sad to use as solutions. Let's try ordering the agent to work with a new method. First, click on the agent with the primary mouse button. Now, we use the second to click on the containment. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect during the process. Nope. Let's see. Inside workers will work to improve living conditions, ensuring containment units are in optimal condition. When an agent performs inside work, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, raising their sanity points. You seem to have collected a specific number of this abnormality's PE box. Time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate display at the top of the containment unit. The moment it displays the subject number instead of the name. After locking the number of basic information, you can see the rest. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it. Most of it is locked away. We just spend some of the unique PE boxes we collected from the abnormality to gain specific information. Please try to unlock the basic information about the abnormality now. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of its pull-up counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedias thoroughly. Now try to unlock this information. How the abnormality reacts to different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Yield. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum coef counter of the abnormality. It was also a formula whether an Abnormality is capable of escaping, as well as its damage resistance when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to lock this information now. Alright, you have now maximized the observation level of this abnormality. When you fully unlock the section of the encyclopedia, the observation level, the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormality, such as to increase work speed or success rate. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of ego equipment, the abnormality, will become available at the cost of its unique e-bomb. Ego weapons are powerful tools that can open the suppression of abnormality. Will you strap one now? Oh. And the ego suit. Ego suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Personally, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on what ego suit is used. Please strap one now. Well done, manager. There you go. See what ego gift the abnormality may present to an agent. This information is unlocked. If summon agent finish the work with the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the ego goods displayed here. Please note that the chances of this occurring tend to be rather slim. So let's take a look at the abnormalities observation records. Please click on the test abnormality story. In this section of the encyclopedia, you can read through the observation records of the abnormality. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Now then, it seems to be very everything. Please exit the window by clicking on close. Hold on. An abnormality in the shape of a training dummy used to train up incoming managers. Remember, this abnormality was chosen to be used for training as this is the most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy. Rabbit. But doesn't seem to enjoy carrot. Likes people. If it escapes, it's merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, I'm going to display at the top of the containment unit. Furthermore, as we have unlocked the list of its favorite words, we now know that the abnormality prefers attachment word. Let's try downloading an agent to perform attachment work. Yep, there's one last thing I should warn you about. Each time an agent enters the containment to work with an abnormality, the quota of meltdown gauge will fill by one take. But the gauge fill completely, a core meltdown will occur throughout the factory. The number on the right of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment unit will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. When a core meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm. On top, this timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. Oh. This meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the anomalies whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the timer, the punch of energy that we have collected will be lost and the core counter of the containment will immediately drop to 0. Please try to prevent this from happening. I believe we have covered almost everything you need to know to how to begin managing abnormalities. Okay. So, we got the basic gist of it. Let's just start in the game. Shit. I'm not gonna bore too much with you guys this time. Let's just start straight into it. We'll learn as we go through the game. Ain't gonna lie, the tutorial it's helpful, but however, I wanna learn. I wanna learn myself. And 0303. It feeds on the evil that seeps out in conversations between people. Yeah. Okay. Angela. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. So please, have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. I honestly quite like my name. How do you feel about yours? I was born from one of the wings of the world. Signifies that I am one of the best to assist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there's a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go whenever I please, like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you. But I cannot take a step outside this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picture square of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. The way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I'm the best in the majority of workflows. I'm able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough of introduction. Is there anything that you would like to know? Please inform me about the company. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing. Demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technology advances. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings, whom we dub abnormalities. Then we figured out that the energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a control environment which could harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the anomalies from the Encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the Encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but we will fill out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It's the task of your supporters dependent. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. The Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there's a new update to the system right before you arrive. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and I would have trouble managing it on my own, so someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I would be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Yeah, I wish that. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? You can hear a rush footsteps behind. Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkif, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible. Go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela is in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malcolm. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry. I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. This would be a problem solver, you know. I would sew buttons of their shirt in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. I can't take it anymore. Manager, you in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can handle it? Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out here, please. Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department. So I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. I should intervene. Let her handle it. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please, don't be alarmed. These kind of things happen quite often. Alright, it must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually, Miss Angela and I handle this kind of stuff. Just a tiny hiccup, nothing for you to worry about. No, please, Manager, please! Hello, Manager. Each day you will need to expand one department. Ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities. Yep. Let's see, we have Oliver. Yup. I'm gonna take you far, Oliver. Or not. You might die in the first day. Go for it, dude. We should get to it. Alright. So I just have to like look. Alright, I say we start with let's see. Gonna see how it is. Let's see, I can't believe we're actually able to talk to the abnormalities. Maybe that's it. Let's see. Let's send you there. Not possible to give an active evil. No no reason to that I should. Yeah, there's no reason for me to like press it on. Well, not to press on. Let's see. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. We so talked before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. I feel like, well, we'll go with this. I'm sure it's nothing like too bad. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one who we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear, build the future. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. What may simply lie atop the stand of the future, what it may shape with purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is an innovative company. The harvesting technologies we have discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. Simply remarkable. This technology could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. I'm gonna try attachment with this as well. With Dana. Picking the rocking chair. Reloading to bear pain is half the atonement. Okay. Granny here is different. So no, those two are common. Let's see. stuff, good stuff. Basically filled. Yeah, basically filled up the quota. Nice. Alright. F0244. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Yeah, sure. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. Number 3 is a mysterious one. Age-old fables is common for mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist the other 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There are many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth, to lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity. You name it, each had wanted the flower in a different way. Which does to what you want. I wish to mature my spirit. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. You know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. So I asked him for the definition of spirit, and that manager told me, well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation. When AI cannot store every bit of data, unnecessary information should be deleted for a smooth operation. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. There was a bit of confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually, I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems I failed to pay close attention to the separate meeting room. Our patrol team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. Do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. Yeah, it means to get terminated. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I consider natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role and they must be faithful to the part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like the role. The actors should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life, the role, and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I know you can do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day when we covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, because we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control. And it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wiggling inside of me, little by little. Complete forward process with a good result. Your job isn't just to keep the elevators in control. I'm sure that happens, because good job, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Oh, wait, hang on. Control team research. Game speed acceleration. This should give you constant. What did you say? I like this. getting new management. Of course, we'll send Angel here. Colleen will go here. Samurai dude. Instinct, insight. I feel like alright, so Oliver, we're gonna have to test you out real quick, you know. I'm gonna have to pick you as a test dummy. Let's see. 00561 was forged hundreds of years ago. The craftsman that created this armor remains unidentified. Amputated towers. Wait, huh? Oliver, no! Okay, the piece of armor might be a bigger problem than I originally thought it would be. Alright, here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something really, well, not smart. Well, might not be smart. Might work out. But no. Listen. I'm risking one of my best employees by doing this. I have to fight his weakness. Okay, yeah. Alright, the armor's gonna be a problem. I'll find your weakness. But now I'm not gonna do too much more. real bad. I would use the armor for sure. But the armor is it's not negotiable. The question is, that in. Also gonna require that. Very expensive. But I have to start equipping them with ego weapons soon. All of them survived. That is good. Yeah, bring it straight there. Move it. Such as aspiration will bring about unwanted frenzy. Actually, intellect loses all meaning as to begin even how to exist. Do not forget those who hold ability. Okay. You take pride in what you do here? Now, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the weight of energy has increased by 13%. So you don't feel the significance of this figure. Looking at that, it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you're performing your role well. This shows that there should always be good news to come. The shooting just myself as a flattering reason. It's good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. Your sun was dry. It's all great. We're all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Did you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Today's occasion is not simply like momentum as someone's birthday, but the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows, but always by their sacrifices. That's a good fact. Sure, they would have felt pride in themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with the commitment would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That's why I bought this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased in memory of their noble sacrifices. Drink the champagne. Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. Probably drink a glass of champagne once you gently hold the lower stem of the glass and take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list, or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know. I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as the sheriff of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since so long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. It feels as if I've wished for the same thing before. Some other place that wasn't the control team. Knockoff. Please finish your report I requested by the end of today. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The eyes here, they're all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control him. As you may know, it's a really most stable thing, if only able to keep the abnormals contained thanks to both deterrence, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But this deterrence becomes unstable as time goes on, and eventually, some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. Upgrade. Yo, yippee-ki-yo, choo-choo-choo. Okay, different commands, permits, constant visual work orders. Basically, I do so they can be noticed, so return to the home. How do I equip it though? Okay. No idea how to equip it, so let's begin. Of course, like, I'm not going to touch that. Look at that. However, alright. Maybe unaffected by the fact that it's maybe unaffected by the skills. clear to me. Oliver. It's not exactly cut out. Portal. Attachment thing. Not gonna go for the suit. No, I really need Hmm. Okay, let's see. Hmm. I mean, does it exactly matter? But we got the total quota. Our founder, has said to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company is founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How's your day been today? Well, of course, it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries now. Manager, how has your life been? Nothing. Nothing spectacular. Just leading a normal life could be considered an achievement in this day and age. Although one can always improve the quality of their life. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those not falling seeds, stretching their roots and sprouting new small leaves are a challenge, full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. Okay, okay, okay. But we have a helium. Alright, I'm gonna try something new. Might get you killed, bro. But hey, might survive. No way. It was about to happen. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, Oliver, unfortunately. Thank you very much. Ooh. I mean, I might. Oh, I see why he died now. Uh, which one you want? Pork chop or the chicken? I'll probably get up early and cook. I'm gonna have to ride over here and see if this motherfucker got home. Pork chop. Huh? Pork chop. Okay, okay. Single-handedly. don't want to. Alright, bingo. Somewhere in the distance, you see people have committed sins since long ago. Whether they commit sins, knowing it's wrong, I'm coming to you. You will be reduced to ashes one day. As you're aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. Majority of them would like to know about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's sort of funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you're generous and caring enough to have chit chats with your subordinate. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I'll not stop you from meeting with someone. There are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you don't have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for the effort. Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? They still follow me. What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. I'm in charge of the information team in this department. I'll give you a proper briefing later. Are you planning to open up the information department before starting the day? Nope. So far, playing the game, it has some really interesting things. Let's go faster. let's see. I think we will start the day. But I think this is where we're gonna end the video, right, guys? I have a lot of research to do, maybe because oh Lord, I just don't know how to equip them with these evil suits and weapons. So I'm hoping I want to find out how all screen. But also, I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope this was all like exciting. Even though most of it was just me figuring things out and well stuff. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and